Good evening. My name is Virginia Montero, and today I will be presenting Language Disorders 101, the basics on this subject. We're going to be touching on the following points: communication, language, and speech, components and models of language disorders across the lifespan, signs and symptoms, assessments and diagnoses, and intervention and support options. Language basics: communication, language, and speech. Communication is the exchange of information between people using verbal and nonverbal messages. It may be spoken, written, signed, gestural, or expressed through facial expressions and body language. Language is a rule-based system of symbols used to understand or express ideas. Speech is a motor production of spoken language, and it includes articulation, voice, and fluency. A key distinction is that a person can have difficulty with language, speech, or both. For example, a person may know what they want to say, but they have difficulty producing clear speech sounds. Next, let's talk about the areas of language. First, we have phonetics, which is the physical production and acoustic properties of speech sounds. Next, we have phonology, the sound system and rules of a language. Morphology, the rules for word parts such as plurals, verb endings, and prefixes. Syntax, the rules for combining words into sentences. Semantics, which are word meanings, vocabulary, and the meaning of sentences. And lastly, pragmatics, the social use of language, including turn-taking, topic maintenance, eye contact, and adjusting language for different listeners or settings. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the communication process. First, the speaker's brain creates an idea or message. Then, the message is converted into language. Language is converted into speech, and speech creates sound waves, which travel to and enter the listener's ear. In the listener's ear, the brain interprets the sound waves as language and meaning, which get processed to form a reply. It is important to know that a communication disorder may occur at any point in this process, including hearing, speech production, language formulation, language comprehension, or multiple at a time. But what exactly is a communication disorder? A communication disorder is a breakdown in hearing, speech, language, or another part of the communication process that affects a person's ability to understand or share messages. A language disorder involves difficulty understanding or using language or both. Some types of language disorders are receptive, which is difficulty understanding spoken, written, or sign language. Expressive, which is difficulty using word sentences, gestures, or writing to communicate ideas. Or mixed, which is a combination of the two above. A language delay occurs when language skills develop much more slowly than expected. Some children with late language emergence may catch up, while others may need to continue support. A language difference is not a disorder. Differences related to dialect, bilingualism, culture, or use of multiple language systems should not be mistaken for impairment. Now, let's talk about the descriptive developmental approach, which looks at a child's personal strengths, needs, and emerging communication skills across development. This allows clinicians to create individualized goals while considering age, culture, language background, and skills such as vocabulary, grammar, and social communication. Next is the speech chain model, which shows that communication depends on three levels: sound traveling accurately, the physical systems for speaking and hearing working properly, and the brain turning sounds into meaningful language. A breakdown at any level can affect communication. Similarly, we have the Bloom and Leahy model, which consists of form, content, and use. The last one is the one that we use for social interactions. It is important to know that a language disorder may affect one area, such as vocabulary, or multiple areas, such as meaning and social communication. A key factor are the intervention options. Interventions should fit the individual's assessment results, daily needs, and family priorities. Support may occur in the classroom, at home, or in pull-out therapy, and may include caregiver coaching, collaboration with teachers, peer support, or teaching functional ways to communicate needs and wants. Lastly, we have monitoring progress and dismissal. Data collection helps clinicians measure whether therapy is working. Quantitative data includes numbers, such as accurate percentages, while qualitative data describes independence, strategy use, and participation. Therapy may end once goals are met or communication no longer significantly affects daily life. Thank you for your time.